Okay, insulin pump. So introduction. So people with diabetes, where the people will be taking insulin. The diabetes patient will be taking insulin for their treatment. Okay, so people with diabetes cannot make their own insulin, a hormone that is normally secreted by the pancreas. Insulin is essential to metabolize sugar and hence generate energy. So the patient who is not able to generate the insulin naturally, okay, by the pancreas, okay, which is your part of your body. So pancreas is the responsible for secreting the insulin hormone. Okay, so that hormone deficiency patient will be taking the insulin medicine. Okay, so insulin deficiency person is none other than your diabetes patient. Okay, so they will be consuming the insulin hormone um, for treatment. Okay, to metabolize your sugar for generating the energy. So currently most diabetics inject insulin 2 or more times per day, with the dose injected based on readings of their blood sugar level. That means based on their patient blood sugar level, they will be taking the dose level. Okay, so the dose level may be varied from patient to patient who is having the blood sugar level different. So you may inject 2 insulin for a day. Then, a personal insulin pump is an external device that mimics the function of the pancreas. So, a personal insulin pump is an external device that mimics the function of the pancreas. It uses an embedded sensor to measure blood sugar level at periodic interval and then injects insulin to maintain the blood sugar at a normal level, also known as continuous subcutaneous infusion therapy. So here insulin pump is an instrument or device which going to do the same function which your pancreas will do in your body. Okay, so it going to be the instrument, that is the device pump, insulin pump device will be having embedded sensor which will be measuring the blood sugar level of your body. So this will be measured periodically. In between the periodic intervals, it will be measured. The blood sugar level will be measured by the embedded sensor. Okay, and then based on your blood sugar level, you will be taking or injecting the insulin to maintain your blood sugar level at a normal condition. Okay, so the other name for insulin pump is continuous subcutaneous infusion therapy. Subcutaneous infusion therapy. This is the diagram of glucose sensor controlled insulin dosing device. This is a glucose sensor controlled insulin dosing device. So you will be having sensor, glucose sensor, which will measure the glucose level of your body, and then it will be sent to the device, that is controlling device. So here you will be having pump control computer, that is called as miniaturized electronic, and then battery, and then insulin reservoir. Okay, mini pump. So which will be help the catheter to inject your insulin to the body. Okay. So here the miniaturized electronics will be fully encapsulated, hermetic encapsulated. So this is the reservoir of your insulin. Okay. So you will be injecting. That is here it is filled with insulin. Through this only you are going to be inject through the mini pump into the catheter, and then to your body will be injected or penetrated into your body. So this is refilling membrane, means you will be refilling the insulin. Okay, whenever it's over. Okay, it will be refilled by through the refilling membrane. So insulin pump is nothing but artificial pancreas. So pancreas is nothing but a part, okay, in your body, which will be lying under your ribs. Okay, chest rib, you are having no, below that it will be having suddenly it will be present near the rib. uh, Pancreas, that is to be pancreas, which is the most important device in your body, because it will be secreting the hormone, that is insulin like a hormone. Okay, you can call it as the glucose or insulin. Okay, by this it is meant a device which consists of a blood sugar sensor, a computer, and insulin pump. Okay, இதுதான் computer, pump, insulin, sensor. Okay, so this device going to act as the artificial pancreas for your body, where your natural pancreas failed to work. Okay, such a system would bypass the body's own pancreas. So that means it will take place the work of your natural pancreas present in your body. Okay, however, the development of a glucose sensor is probably the most difficult component of the system. Glucose sensor, um, so the development of a glucose sensor is probably the most difficult component of the system, means, so which is a sensitive part of your body. Okay, most sensitive part of the body. This is the diagram of program controlled insulin dosing device. What is the difference? Program controlled means you will be designed a program for this device, okay, to maintain the timing interval to apply the dose. Dose means insulin. Okay, so how much dose have to be injected into the human body will be programmed, and time will be specified. Time interval will be specified in your program. So in this time interval, you have to inject the dose, that is insulin, to body. That will be programmed automatically. Okay, so the part of the device is given insulin pump, reservoir. So reservoir will hold the insulin, and then set. Infusion means for inserting pot. Okay, you will be having two pots. That is mini pump and catheter. These two will be coming under the infusion set, and infusion set insertion device. Insertion device like catheter, here pump. Okay, then insulin pump. So a small durable medical device that has buttons to program your insulin, LCD screen to show what you are programming. So here you will be having durable medical device which will be having buttons. So to set the program for the injecting insulin, you will be using the button, and then LCD screen also present there to show your programming values. Okay, the range will be represented in the insulin pump buttons, and as well as the LCD display. And then battery compartment to hold one AAA alkaline battery. Okay, battery is alkaline battery. One triple E alkaline battery is enough for managing the device. And then reservoir compartment that holds the insulin. Okay, like what to say, like a bank. It will be storing the insulin. Okay, bankங்கிறத விட apt word for the reservoir is your tank or something else, dam. Okay, then a plastic cartridge that holds the insulin that is locked into the insulin pump. So here reservoir is nothing but plastic cartridge like it will be represented to store your insulin. Okay, 1 minute down. So a plastic cartridge is used for holding the insulin, that is which will be locked to your pump, insulin pump. And then it comes with a transfer board that assists with the pulling the insulin from vial into the reservoir. A reservoir can hold up to 300 units of insulin and is charged every 2 to 3 days. So you can be using that cartridge for filling the insulin. So it will be capacity of that cartridge is 300 units. Okay. So again you can refill the cartridge within 2 or 3 days. So for 2 or 3 days the 300 units of insulin will be utilized for taking for the patient. Okay. And then infusion set. So infusion set includes a thin tube that goes from the reservoir to the infusion site on your body. So where you are going to inject. So to that part will be connected through the infusion set from the reservoir, that is insulin. Okay, cartridge இருந்து ஒரு thin tube will be inserted into your body. Okay, that will be called as infusion set. Okay, the cannula is inserted with a small needle that is removed after it is in place. So cannulaங்கிறது வந்து தான் inject பண்ண போறீங்க, which will be like a small needle. Okay, injecting needle. So after injecting it will be removed from that place, and then it goes into the sites on your body similar to where you give your insulin injection. So நார்மலா பர்சனா யூ வில் பி டேக்கிங் இன்ஜெக்ஷன், நோ இன்சுலின் இன்ஜெக்ஷன் அதே மாதிரி தான் இதுவும் இந்த கேனுலாங்கிறதும் இட் வில் பி இன்ஜெக்டட் ஆர் பெனட்ரேட்டட் இன் யுவர் பாடி சிமிலர்லி. அண்ட் தென் த இன்ஃபியூசன் செட் இஸ் சேஞ்ச்டு எவ்ரி 2 to 3 days. ஸோ அதே மாதிரி இன்ஃபியூசன் செட்டும் நம்ம மாற்றிக்கிட்டே இருக்கணும், ஒரே செட்டை யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஃபார் 2 to 3 days யூ ஹேவ் டு சேஞ்ச் த இன்ஃபியூசன் செட். ஓகே, ஸோ இன்ஜெக்ஷன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒன்ஸ் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க, ஆனால் இன்ஃபியூசன் செட் யூ கேன் யூஸ் இட் ஃபார் 3 days. ஸோ இன்ஃபியூசன் செட் insertion device. This is infusion set which is going to be placed into the insertion device and with a